What's up, guys? Today we're coming at you with a odd odds deck profile. So let's jump into the deck profile and let's see what we're coming at you with. We're running 3 of our odd odds pendulum, Arc Pendulum Dragon. This guy, he's the main staple for the deck now. You want to get him out there as your main high scale. You want to get him out there as soon as possible. That way you can just start, pretty much pendulum summon from the deck. Just get all them special summons, get all them reborns, everything you want, baby. We're running 3 of the original Odd Odds Pendulum Dragon. This is just good for getting them low-level monster searches. Pop them in your pendulum scale. Hopefully you got your Arc Pendulum on the other side at the end phase. Get a special summon. And just keep getting the ball rolling from there. Just getting that advantage. We're also running 2 of the Odd Odds Phantom. His effect is a little lackluster for what it does. To be able to pump up itself and also, do little nifty tricks in the pendulum zone. But the main reason why we want him in here, he's a level 7. He helps go into them rank plays, and he's gonna help us to be able to get them, massive OTK boards. He's another odd odds name, so that's what we really want. We're running 3 of the odd odds Persona. Persona is just so good to be able to make sure you can stop your opponent's extra deck effects, to be able to get them out there, be able to get your board set up the way you want to. That way you can get a couple of negates on board and just slow your opponent down. He's your main low scale that you want to usually see as well. I'm also running 2 the Odd Odds Mirage. He's really just good for to make sure that you have another normal summon. That way you can get to your Electrum on the field as fast as possible. Also too, he's another backup high scale. He's very good for the protection effect for your Odd Odds monsters, because if, let's say, your Odd Odds monster gets destroyed, he's in your pin zone, you blow him up, get your Odd Odds pendulum back onto the pin zone, and then blow him up. That way you can just get other little advantage going from there. Just little things like that helps the deck get major advantage, and that's something I really like to enjoy a lot. We're also running the Supreme King package. We're still running the, one of the best searchers in the game right now. They talk about Stratos. This guy right here, he is the king of Stratos. This guy right here, if he's in the graveyard, if he gets struck, he's still gonna come out. If he's normal summon, you strike him, he goes to the graveyard, he's gonna come out. So he's a very good card. Get him on the field, then you get your search, and that's pretty much where the ball just starts rolling from there. What we're wanting to search is our Supreme King Gate 0. We want to search our ultimate low scale. Also too, the thing I like is he's another level 7. That's going to help with a lot of card advantage, to be able to get more level 7s on board, that way you can go into your rank 7 plays. We're still running our 3 Astrograph Sorcerer and our 1 Star Graph Magician. This is just a good little opener play. If you do have your Astrograph in there, blow him up in the pin scale, special summon this guy out. If you have multiples on there, go ahead and get this guy on the field. Just whatever you need to do, just get the ball rolling for yourself. That way you can get the Electrum on board. This guy's probably going to get hit on the next ban list. It's okay. He's still good. This deck still will survive, but while we got him, we're going to abuse him, use him while we can, get him out there. Lastly, for our monsters, I'm running 1 Destrudo. Destrudo is just good for helping get into them level 7 synchro monsters, and to be able to Foolish Burial him or to Dragon Shrine him to the graveyard, or if he's in your hand, he's just going to give you that extra little advantage to get other plays going that you want to get going. And that is it for our monsters. For our spell cards, running 1 Dragon Shrine just to be able to help to get that Dark Worm into the graveyard, get that Destrudo in the graveyard. There might even be times where you want to send the Odd Odds to the graveyard. That way you can use Absolute's effect to get it back. So this is not going to be a dead card. I want to run it at 1 because I don't want to see it too much. It's a once per turn, hard once per turn. So I want to make sure I just, when I see it, can use it, get rid of it. We're running 1 Foolish Burial just to be as a backup. Like I said, we use the Dragon Shrine to get whatever dragon we need in there. If we don't see it, we hopefully have the Foolish Burial, and this way we can open up 2 covers at the same time in a turn and not be restricted. Running 1 Summoner's Arc, that way we can get to that Arc Pendulum as fast as we can. We want to get him in hand as fast as we can, that way we can start getting that effect going off. Forget those special summons of the Odd Odds. We're running 2 Duelist Alliance. Duelist Alliance is good. It's very good for getting searches of your Arc Pendulum, also your original Pendulum Odd Eyes. The only problem is he's hard once per turn, but like I said, we can get around that. We're only running 2, so that's good to see it when we see it. We're running 3 Spiral Flame Strike. This is a very good searcher for the Odd Eyes. You know, it searches out the Odd Eyes, and also too is able to get that spot removal that you need. Sometimes, you know, it's even good for helping to blow up your own card. So just to be able to target a card on the field, destroy it, like I said, that can help you get a lot of advantage going. We're also running 2 Terraforming. We run 2 Terraforming. We just won't be able to see that field spell. We get a lot of our plays going off the field spell. We get to load our hand up with advantage. We also, like I said, if we have the Arc Pendulum in the pin scale, he's going to help us if we got that field spell going. That way we can get a lot of our advantage going. And the field spell we want to see is our Sky Iris. Sky Iris is going to be able to help protect our Odd Eyes, you know, a little bit. Also, too, it's going to give us that pop that we need to get to search whatever Odd Eyes card that we need. And also, too, help us get a little bit more advantage. We're still running 1 Odd Eyes Fusion. We run multiples of Odd Eyes Vortex in the deck, and we run some other fusion monsters, but the thing about it is this is just a backup. Things go awry, guess what? They got 2 more monsters over there. Let's go and kick some stuff out of the extra deck. Go and get that monster out there, baby. We're also running 2 Wavering Eyes. This is just another way to search the Odd Eyes cards. We want to be able to make sure we can get the Odd Eyes. If the pin scales don't look the way we want them to, blow them up, load up the extra deck, get whatever monster we need, even deal our opponent 5 damage too. And lastly, for the spells, we're running 1 Monster Reborn, just because there are times that there are going to be monsters in the graveyard that we're going to want to reborn back. Mostly it's going to be Pendulum monsters going to the extra deck, but there, like I said, every once in a while we're going to still have those monsters going to get back onto the field from the graveyard. And that is it for our main deck. For our extra deck, we're running 1 Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. Odd Eyes Meteor Burst can be a very instant rank 7 play. The fact that you can have him come on the field so easily with the Strudo and your Dark Worm is very, very good. You're going to have usually a level 7 dragon in your pin scale, so like I said, when he comes out, he's going to be a quick rank play for you right out the gate. The fact that he can help you in your battle phase is very good, but he's going to help you do a lot of damage for you against your opponent. Running 2 Odd Eyes Vortex. Vortex is the one of the best card staples in this deck. You want to be able to get it out there as fast as possible. Get him out there and just make sure you got that extra deck loaded up. That way you can just say no. To get that hard no, 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 no. Running 3 Odd Eyes Absolute. A lot of people only want to run this at 1 or 2, but I like running this card at 3, and the main reason why I like it is he is a Monster Reborn. One of your Odd Eyes is in the graveyard, they attack, you detach a material, special summon that Odd Eyes back. Also too, when he leaves the field, he's going to special summon the Odd Eyes. Even though it's not a traditional summon, it's still going to special summon, so it's still going to be making up a wall for you. And that's the thing I like too. He has a Utopia type of effect, and he also is going to be able to special summon monsters back, so to me that's very, very useful for the deck. We're running 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal. Red Eyes Flare Metal is just good. Once you get your opponent down so far, hopefully you got them down far enough so you can tell them, look, however many points you want to burn them up, that we can go ahead and go to game 2 or even game 3. We're still running number 11 Big Eye. Being able to snatch steal your opponent's cards is also good. Just make sure, like I said, don't overthink the plays. Just snatch steal that thing, baby. Just get it over here. Let me hit you damage. Get that damage in. Also thinking about the damage, there's plenty of times that we're going to have our Magician and also our Odd Eyes level 5 monsters on the field, and I didn't want to have them sitting there on the field doing nothing. I wanted to be able to burn my opponent, and then if I had to go into some other play, do it that way, but I wanted to make sure I could get as much damage on board as I possibly could with the way the deck build is. We're also running 1 Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. This guy's just all around good for just making sure if your opponent has something crazy over there, guess what? You just tell them straight up, look man, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and get over that thing. Also, too, we're running one Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. This is a very good card. He can help to copy monster effects in the graveyard and on the field. And also doing trample damage is also good. The fact that he can copy the effects, that's the real main thing that can really be very devastating to your opponent. Because, you know, being able to burn somebody a couple times really hurts. We're also running one Underclock Taker. This is very good for the Odd Eyes build. I didn't think about it before, but to me, this card is very, very good. The fact that you can have one of the OG Odd Eyes out there underneath him, use Underclock Taker's effect, target your monster, suck their monster's points down, and just hit them. You can almost hit them for game just in that little play alone. So I like that effect a lot. We're still running the one Heavy Metamorphosis Electrum. Electrum is, you know, it's probably going to be one of them cards to get to hit 2, you know, but it's good at 1. You really only need 1. There's other extending plays where you can, you know, go 3, but like I said, if you run 1, you get your plays set up, you get your board set up. Usually it's hard to come over. We're running one Zephyr Metatron. This is just good for backup play if you don't want to go into your Decode Talker. It also helps you to get plays going so that, you know, you can get your Starving Venom on board, you can get him on board, you can get your Vortex on board, and even other rank 7 plays that can really, you know, extend your plays, and having 3-pointers pointing down can really make you go far in the game state. And lastly, we're running one Decode Talker because Decode Talker also has good negates and also gets very, very big. That's it for the deck profile, guys. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. We're out.